What's up? Welcome back to Melodramatic, where I basically just vent about one subject or two subjects in particular, depending on how I feel like. And in this Melodramatic, there's something that I kind of want to do. It's kind of an update slash how I feel kind of deal. So let's go ahead and get to the update part of it. So my channel has been growing a little bit recently, and I feel so happy for it, and I really appreciate it. And I'm probably a little bit too excited about the little growth that I do have, but I'm just happy about it, Like, I can't not be happy about it. So basically, this is just me just continuing to talk about it in basically an unedited kind of way, is what melodramatic is, or whatever I want to talk about. Bring it all back around, So the update is that school is coming back around the corner, so I'm probably gonna have to cut some projects that I've been working on with people, and having to work longer for my content to come out, because I kind of want to go for a different direction for my channel. Now, different direction doesn't mean, holy shit, he's changing his entire content, ditch the ship, kill everyone, this is not, sorry that I did that. It's just supposed to be serious, and to tell you guys that I actually do have, there's a person behind the computer screen that makes these videos, but I kind of like, that's my personality. I just like to crack fun once in a while, but it will probably only be in the beginning of it, because it's going to get sadder as we continue, just a warning there. So, let's go ahead and continue. So what I'm going to do is, what I'm looking forward to do on this channel is, right now I'm recording on my Dell Inspiron Windows 7 laptop. That has been perfectly fine with me for the past couple of weeks. Granted that it has small memory and shit, but I've been able to delete some shit, make room, and still have it, function very well for what I wanted to use it for, which was video editing. But now it's up to the point to where it's just like, I need to move away from this laptop that I have all my shit on. Every video that I've ever made on YouTube, on my YouTube channel as of right now, is on this laptop. And I'm going to have to end up getting a hard drive and, an external hard drive, deleting some programs that are just, I don't need, and putting every single thing that I have into that external hard drive, and then putting it into my other computer. That's going to be a Windows 10, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. That's kind of a thing that I'm scared about, but I'm still going to have to do it either way, so it's either make or break here. And also, the thing that I wanted to talk about is that my content is going to be changing here in the near future, because I'm going to try to want to make my commentaries, like, it's still going to be the same. It's still going to be the same type of commentaries. I'll still have my avatar. It will look a lot better here in the future, and I'm going to end up it's just going to look a lot nicer. It's going to be literally animated. I'm going to have a program, an open source program that I'm going to download, and it's going to be actually good. It's not going to be horrible, actually, I hope. That leads me to my next thing, is projects. Now, if you guys don't know, or you don't really even give a shit, I have this first episode upload on my channel of the Bath podcast that Nico was graciously nice enough to edit. So basically what I'm trying to get out here is that my content is going to be changing, but it's going to be cosmetic change, not going to be content change, if that makes any sense. Sort of like in my last video, where it was just my avatar's face. It will actually be moving, arms flailing, my actual facial expressions on there, actual animation, I hope, is going to be going on there in the near future. But I can't do that with the laptop that I have, because my Bamboo tablet breaks every single open source animation software possible by being alive, surprisingly enough. So what does this have to do with projects? So it's going to take time for me to move my shit to the other computer, so I'm going to be away from YouTube for a little bit. That's time. Plus, like that's time away from podcasts that I've been on, like the Bath podcast that Nico now owns, that I forgot to mention. He owns Bath Podcast now, and that I've been on recently, and I'm not going to be able to have time in the future to do some of the stuff that he wants me to do, which I don't want to seem like a dick or anything, but it's just going to be the honest truth. I'm not going to be able to work on that anymore. And this leads me up to my next topic, YouTube, as a general, I guess. Like, not like, what's wrong with YouTube kind of deal, but more of a what YouTube and how YouTube affects me personally in a kind of way. YouTube, for me, when I first got on here in the late 2000s, like 2000, I believe I got on in like 2008-ish. Yeah, I was on YouTube 2008-ish. I didn't make my first YouTube channel until 2009 on my birthday. And I basically made a channel and watched AVGN, Game Grumps, PewDiePie, Markiplier, just watching all those people grow, watching a little bit of Captain Sparkles' music videos, and Sky Does Minecraft. It was just a fun place for me to escape reality and just basically move out there. But what I never saw was on the other side of it. I first made my first video later that year, basically of a Sonic character running, and it was so horrible. And what I want to say is that now that I know the actual struggle of making content in the background and being a little bit more stressed out about how it affects me and how I want to brand my content, it adds all this stress onto me because I won't quit making videos. This is the channel that I'm going to stay on, hell or high water. This is going to be my channel. I'm not making any other different channel. This is going to be my channel. This is going to be my channel that I made with my blood, sweat, and tears into, with all the hours that I work on. I don't care how many times I have to scrap every single one of my videos. This is the channel that I want to make it on. And if I don't, then I don't. And I'll just move on with my life. But, this is the channel that I want to do it on. I'm not making any other different channel, maybe just for some testing shit, but I'm not going to tell any of you guys about it because that'd be weird. But, and I'm going to be starting school soon, and I'm going to be on YouTube a lot less, and my content is going to be a little bit more hiatusy, I guess, would be the word. Like, I'll probably upload once every 2 weeks instead of every week, because on this channel, I try to upload at least once a week. I've tried every 2 days, but that's not cutting it for me, so I try to upload at least once a week or twice a week. But with how everything is when school starts back up, I'm not going to be able to go through that schedule again. Like, I'm going to have to make cuts on what I can and cannot do, because I can only be able to get on there during the weekends, and I can't make videos and help other people in the process. Like, my friend Nico, if you're watching this, there is no offense to you whatsoever. I love being on the Bath podcast. I love helping you, but I just can't do it if it involves me missing out on my content. I just can't. And that's not me being a dick or anything. It's just a literal fact. Like, if I can't make content on my video, I don't see the reason for me to even be on the podcast. Like, what am I there for? But, I can't have the podcast be my lifeline when I don't own it anymore, at least. But I feel like I don't want to let my friends down. I don't want to let you down, Nico. I don't want to let any of my other friends down or my YouTube friends down. And that's why I'm making this video, to explain that I'm not going to be able to get online for a little bit frequently, because I just have personal life, you know? And I am going to change some stuff here in the future, and I just don't want what I have built on here to be pummeled, because I've already been down the road of me having 0 subscribers and uploading videos every other day and not making it past the 10 view quota every single day. I literally had this channel that I made 47 videos on, and I would always look at it. It would amaze me on what people thought was interesting and what wasn't. It just blew my mind. It made me sad, happy, and sad, and made me feel everything. Now I know I'm getting a little bit sadder, but it's the truth. I made 47 videos on, and I know it's a shitty content, and I know that's why it didn't get very many views, but just imagine if you're a kid and you had this video editing software, air quotes, video editing when it's Windows Movie Maker. But think about spending hours on this stuff that you work on, spending hours, and just keeping on making what you make, and have it gone. You know, like, you make these videos of, like, you just being happy all the time. They get 20 views, and then you make this picture collaboration where you just have pictures just thrown in on the video, and it gets 500 views within, like, 2 days. And you're just standing there going, what the fuck have I been doing? When you made this video that took you hours and that you're happy of, and then you just throw some shit together that literally gets hundreds of views. As a creator, that makes me a little bit sad that people would rather watch that than something that actually makes the person happy. And whenever I see YouTubers like PewDiePie, Markiplier, or anybody, you know, try something that they like and it doesn't get the views that they like, I feel like that's how they feel. Like, a little part of them has been lost because they can't do that on their channel anymore, and that was the only time that they could do it. You know, it's just, I just feel like I'm pinned against this wall, but I don't want to be. The content on my channel is going to have to change sooner or later, and it's going to have to be here before too long. And I don't want to be mean to the people that work around me, and I don't want to hold them back, and I don't want them to hold me back, you know, vice versa. I'm not saying that any of my friends would hold me back, but I don't want that. I just feel like, as a creator, as the little creator that I am, it's just important to make stuff that makes you happy. And, I mean, I've been happy with what I've been doing, but I want to be happier because everything around me is sadder. So whenever something makes me happier, I want more of it. And I want to be happy. I want to be even happier right now. I don't want to look back and say, I could have done this, and I could have gotten so many views, so many likes, and something that I liked, you know? God. Holy shit. I don't want to be on here all the time, I don't want to be on here too long and just ruin your entire guys' day. I feel like 15 minutes is about a good time to stop it. But I'm just going to recap everything I said. I have stuff that I'm going to be doing, so I'm not going to be able to be online. Nico, I'm not going to be able to do Bath anymore unless you just want me to be on there just to talk. Then I might be able to, but that's even stretching it to go that far. And to everybody that's helped me along the way, I really appreciate it, and thank you. I really mean it. So, yeah. Melodramatic.
Yeah, I'm down for the long run now. Red Corvette and my drop top down. Calling up my digits in my Motorola, and I'm speeding like I robbed someone. Falling and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in Fairfax, going hard in the pit, yeah. I still ball on the pitch, yeah.